Could this foam core space-age building material change the way we shelter the world?
This technology has the capacity to save literally millions of lives.
Let's find out.
On the circuit. Welcome to The Circuit, where we bring you the nation's best young inventors and their inspiring innovations. Here in the Steel City, we'll talk to a mechanical engineer who's created a revolutionary building material that's light as a feather, but strong as Pittsburgh.
Meet Micah Toll. He's a 19-year-old engineering whiz who goes to school in Steeltown, USA. With Pittsburgh famous for creating beams of the harder sort, Micah has developed a material made of plastic and foam which could have big implications the world over.
I created portable construction beams for providing rapid deployment shelters for people living in third world countries and refugee camps. They're basically building beams that are very lightweight, strong, yet portable, so anyone can pick up these beams and build themselves a new house. I like to think of myself as always being an inventor. From whenever I was young, I always like taking things apart, putting them back together, figuring out how things worked. So for me, it was always fun just to work with my hands and make things, create things.
Starting at the age of 8, when he helped his dad rebuild a 1964 Corvair Spider, Micah has become a full-fledged tinkerer and maintains a blog of his exploits. He recently retrofitted his dorm room with space-saving bed stilts. From the minute to the massive, he's an inventor with large-scale ambition.
This summer, I was really wanting to get a Vespa, and I asked my dad if I could go and get myself a Vespa, and he said, yeah, the last thing I need is to worry about you on a motorcycle. So short of getting a Vespa, I decided I could just build myself one. So I took an engine from a weed whacker, and I mounted it on my bicycle. And I was able to basically build myself a motorcycle using some simple parts and motorized my bicycle and got it up to about 30 miles an hour. And it achieved 200 miles a gallon. So I was pretty proud of that, and I felt like I was giving back to the environment at the same time. I've always loved thinking of new ideas. Inventing has always been fun for me. It's kind of like a puzzle, like, you know, what doesn't exist that I could make that would really help people out? And for a while I was coming up with all these ideas and I thought these were great, only to find out that they've already been taken.
But that's when Micah had an idea for a building material that was ambitious and original.
What made you think that you could reinvent the wheel and come up with an entirely new material?
Well, in the beginning, it was more of a dream. I didn't even know if it was going to be that feasible, but it was something that was important enough that I wanted to give it my shot. You just start with a flat sheet of plastic, however long you want your beam. You slit down the plastic so you can fold it up into this empty stress skin mold. The stress skin is basically any type of thin material that goes around the outside of a beam. It helps to strengthen it, mostly in tension forces, and it works great for these beams because it's also very lightweight yet strong.